Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, it's 2025, and I thought it might be fun to go through and pick out my favorite art bars of 2024. All right, pulled the lids off, ready to figure this out. So let me lay them all out, figure it out. We'll be right back. All right, whose idea was this? A little crazy. So, got them all out of the various guardhouse boxes, and the committee of me has selected the top 10 bars of 2024. And these that you see here did not make it for whatever reason. Some I had before 2024. And others just didn't make it for whatever reason. And in addition to all the bars that are laid out, I've got 2 Whitman albums, and I didn't really want to pull all the bars out. So I do have a few, or actually 2 winners from the Whitman collection. And this salute to history's coinage is one of them. So let's pull that out of the book and check it out. Here we are out of the Whitman album, and what a cool bar. Wow. So this one is near and dear to my heart because it was the first bar that I didn't own that I became aware of because of the so-called good book. I've got the guidebook to silver art bars that I refer to as the good book. Here, I'll show you the cover in a moment. But this was the first one that kind of caught my eye. I was looking up the Pony Express bar when I first got this resource guide. And man, I'm a coin guy, numismatist. And when I saw that, I said, oh, that's on my target list. Gotta have that. And so here, while we're at it, MLM 24C coin press canceled. And I would have been happy to have the regular one, but the opportunity came up to get the canceled. Only 500. So had to have it. And $30 rarity value. And that's kind of debatable whether it's $30 over spot at the time this book was published. It's been around for a little while. I think 2007 might be the publication date of this one. So take those values with a grain of salt. Before we get on to the next one, just wanted to show the reverse. Motherlode Mint has various reverse styles, and it has to do with the pan, whether it's filled or open. This is the open pan, and this one has a serial number, so that is awesome. Love this bar. So this one, I guess, is number 10. I don't know if these are in any particular order. And since we showed off the Whitman album for the other one, might as well do this. This was my first motivation to buy Whitman albums, was for the Great Lakes Mint. These bars are too long to fit into capsules. And this page is the first page of the WHA bars, World Hockey Association. And this one here is on my list of top 10. So let's bust it out of here. All right, we got it out of the book. And this is the Houston Aeros WHA Super Toned Bar. And I definitely paid up for this one. These bars are very few and far between anyway, and to find one with toning is pretty incredible. So I am very happy to have added this to my collection, and I'm about halfway done with a set of WHA bars from Great Lakes Mint. So let's check the book and see why I'm so weird about collecting this set. WHA, they have their own reverse like I showed, and the mintage on these is what makes them really attractive to me. Not only because I like hockey, but 300 minted on most of the bars. The Houston bar that I showed off, it does have 1,500 minted, but still has the same rarity value of $48 that you see on all of those. So that's bar number 9. Next up is Santa, and this one is really neat. This one also is very, very toned. Sorry for the reflection, trying to get a good angle here to show the color. But what's neat, when I put it in the capsule, Santa's belt buckle kind of busted the capsule, so it made a little star pattern there. So it's almost like the North Star or something. But anyway, this one is really neat. This is Rarities Refining Company out of Anaheim, California, and spent a lot of time in Anaheim, grew up there. So love this Santa bar. Let's check the book. Here we are, Rarities Refining Santa Rarities 3, and it's kind of jacked up actually. Supposed to be Rarities 2, or at least they have the listing here wrong, RF2. And doesn't matter, they don't show the mintage, but $35 rarity value. So happy to have Santa as part of the top 10 for 2024. Next up, we've got Agnew Who. This is a USSC bar, United States Silver Corporation, also a toner. Love that. So paid up a little bit for this one, and I don't know if that influenced my decision, but I do love this one enough to squeeze it into the top 10. It's got a serial number down at the bottom, 264. Let's check the good book. Here we are in the good book with the USSC Specialty Series, an 8-bar set. And leading it off is Agnew Who. So 114, USSC. And there is a canceled version, but other than that, it's 2,500 minted and a $25 rarity value, minted in 1973. So this series is cool, kind of like current events or political overtones or whatever. And while we're on the page, I do have an honorable mention. Didn't make the top 10, but was close. Kilroy Was Here. So that's also in our USSC Specialty Series. Next up, coincidentally, another toner. Oh my goodness. So this is Sunshine Mining, and really, really cool. So shout out to Peter J. I know he loves the Sunshine Mining. And this one is a neat pickup in original packaging. And let's check the good book. Here we are on the Sunshine Mining page, and here's our bar, Sun 13, and we do have the Sun 13, we have 1988, so year issued 88, type 3 reverse, no mintage data, but a $12 rarity value. So anytime there's a dollar value or dollar amount in that column, tells me that it's kind of above average for rarity. So pretty cool. So I think we're done with toners here. Let's get on to bar number 5. So this one is so cool. Stumbled upon this at the LCS. Welcome to the City of the Angels. And so That is LAX, kind of iconic structure of the airport, and a flight coming in. And this is USSC, but an alternate reverse. Here we are, and you can see USSC 240, and we've got the ANA convention, and I don't have the one with the ANA member number, so made in 1976, $25 rarity value, no mintage data given, and so you can see the reverse is shown there. And if it had the ANA number, it would be up top. So doesn't have, I don't have one. Next up is Empire International. The Acorn just recently picked this up, and it made the top 10, number 4. So there's only 500 minted of this, or less than 500, according to allengelhard.com. And happy to have that. So it is in the so-called good book under the miscellaneous section, and doesn't show the normal grid situation, but $60 value. So woohoo! Next up, we're headed back to USSC and Walt Disney. So this is part of a series called Man's Contribution to Man, and the last bar in the set from USSC, and this one is limited. Let's check the book. So Man's Contribution to Man, you can see it's a 12-bar set, and Walt Disney is the end of the road there, USSC 41, and only 700 minted or 500 minted, and if you have the reverse variety, it's only 500. What's the reverse variety? The reverse variety is this, type 1, USSC. So only 500 minted of this, so pretty cool. Next up, we've got the USS Kittyhawk from Maritime Mint. And this is my number 2 bar. And this is near and dear to my heart. My dad served in the Navy, so kind of got this to honor him, but also love the design and the rarity. Let's check the book. Here we are with the Maritime Mint, and Maritime 1 is the Kittyhawk, and we don't have, actually we do have the one without serial number, and there's no mintage data given, but high rarity value, and you can see very low mintage in general for that set. So pretty awesome. So that leaves us with the number 1 bar for 2024, and that is this, the FDA bar. And it's not USSC, but it's a relative thereof. This is the Death Valley Mint, and kind of an offshoot of USSC, serial number 728, and only 1,000 total mintage, they say. I did pay up for this one as well, but it's got all the cool stuff there. A little bourbon or whiskey there, 86%, and that's banned only in Boston for some reason. I don't know what was going on politically at the at the time, but we got some cigs there, some vitamin C, and yeah, very cool detail on this one, and happy to have it. So let's check the good book. And here we are with Death Valley Mint, and you can see some mention of USSC. I'm not crazy when I talk about stuff like that. So the FDA bar is right here, USSC 82, and there is a variety, but I don't think I've got that. So type 1, 1,000 made, and $22 rarity value. The other one with the USSC reverse, only 10 made. Would love to have that, but no got 'em. So very happy to have gotten this bar. And we got one more honorable mention before we close it out. And this one, another toner. And actually, it almost looks like it's on a spotlight or something. Very, very cool toning. So pulled this from the generic bin. It's a Madison Mint. And very happy with this one. And I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And until next time, bye. Bye. Or whatever current events at the time. Well, I guess current events are at the time, dumbass. And until next time, bye. Bye.